Hey guys, my name is Stephanie, and this is my midterm reflective caption presentation. The first caption I am pulling from is from Module 2. This is where we learned about different dialects and took a quiz to find out where our own dialect was prevalent in. My results showed that my dialect was distinctive in Yonkers, Philadelphia, and Newark/Patterson due to my response for the question, what do you call the rubber-soled shoes worn in gym class or athletic activities, in which I answered sneakers. This quiz taught me a lot of different terms used around the world. It was even more interesting to participate in the voice thread and hear everyone's quiz results. I'm originally from New York, but lived in Georgia for 10 years. If I were to retake the quiz, I would not make different results, mainly due to the fact that my family, friends, and neighbors do not have a majorly different dialect. If my overall surroundings growing up had individuals with a strong Southern dialect, then I might have had that influence shown in the quiz results. The second caption I am pulling from is from Module 3. This is one of my favorite discussions because it caused me to think deeper and better understand the meaning of linguistic insecurity, the accommodation theory, and linguistic profiling. The question that I have reflected on was, have you ever changed the way you speak in order to avoid possible discrimination? My response was that the change in my speech would take place if I was in a meeting with work, conversing with an elder, or meeting someone for the first time. I tend to use an expanded vocabulary and more detailed responses. It is often a natural instinct to fit in and sound more mature and sophisticated. I wouldn't say my response has changed, however. After this module, I became more aware of the changes I made in my speech when I'm in certain places or with certain individuals. The third caption I am pulling from is also from Module 3. The question asked is, what do you believe are the implications, both positive and negative, of linguistic profiling for individuals of various linguistic backgrounds? The negative implications of linguistic profiling are quite obvious. Judging an individual in society based upon their dialect and accent is very unfair. In many circumstances, this profiling only causes more issues and shows signs of racism against the individual. The first positive aspect of linguistic profiling is that it can help teach others to pick up on the language and educate themselves on the language/culture. Another positive implication is picking up on an accent and being able to find someone to converse with and to assist them if they are having trouble communicating. It is important that situations involving individuals with a different dialect or accent are treated with respect and are not spoken down upon. Accents and dialects do not define an individual's intelligence. The fourth and final caption I pulled from is our most recent module, Module 5. In this discussion, we learned about standard American English through video clips. The question I am reflecting on is, what are the possible risks in teaching standard American English to students whose home language is not SAE in school? And what are the possible benefits to teaching SAE to these children? Ms. Nova Lamone made great points regarding subjecting children to SAE in the classroom. It is all in the way it's projected. The goal is to help students master the written and oral form of this language. It is crucial that the approach does not make the children feel devalued based on their cultural and linguistic differences. Proper SAE instructions will have children gaining confidence in themselves. A risk of poor instruction of SAE could result in the student feeling singled out and cause them to feel that they are inadequate. Those feelings can turn the students off from learning completely. This was a very insightful module because it is still important today. It is crucial that children are well equipped with strong communication skills. Correct usage and pronunciation of standard American English can insert great strides in one's job as well as resolving conflicts.